And guys, they made a huge announcement today. Fortnite did. Aim high, test your skills in the combine. All right, whatever. New controller sensitivity. Controller sensitivity has received a rework and new options have been added. So basically, I already read this, right? So they added a lot more settings for controller. A lot more settings. Initially, we thought these settings were going to be added for PC, like build mode and edit mode, but no. So they revamped all these extra settings. That's good. Because at the end of the day, you know, controller players, they don't have as much customization. Let's not let that distract you from the main source, the main juice, the orange juice of this post is not about the settings that they're adding. It's right here. New controller aim assist. We've implemented a new aim assist system that calculates targets in screen space, which allows for a more consistent feel regardless of the target's range. This new system applies different aim assist strength based on the target's distance from the reticle. This will help in situations, yada, 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 yada. We also remove the ability to use target snapping, aka left trigger spam. With these newest aim assist improvements, we no longer feel it's necessary. Lastly, crosshair. Okay. Hold up. Everybody calm down. All right. This is huge. Most people who play Fortnite play with a controller. This is huge. They said we've improved aim assist, so therefore L2 is no longer needed. Like aim snapping is no longer needed. But what does that actually mean? Because here's my guess. If you want my educated guess, based off of having read hundreds of patch notes in the past, not just from Fortnite, but from other games, aim assist just got destroyed. Not completely, but it took a huge hit. My honest opinion is that aiming before whenever this comes is going to be harder with a controller. I don't know, because here's the thing. This is how it seems to me. What it seems to me is they wanted to nerf aim assist L2 trigger. They wanted to nerf L2 trigger. But they didn't want to piss off controller players. So they did all this other stuff of adding all these settings and improvement and whatever. So they did all these improvements to controller. And at the end, they're like, oh, by the way, we removed L2 spam. So I don't know what it means. Like, if I had to make a educated guess, I think overall, it's going to be a negative. Overall, it's going to be a negative for controller players. Because I think, you know, while there's a lot of players who aim really well without L2 spam, some players just have a lot of years of experience with a controller and they know how to, you know, use the analog stick and position themselves. That's still going to be fine. But I do think that L2 spam is something that greatly benefits controller players and gives them like a fighting chance in a situation where they're going against mouse and keyboard players who have so much more of an advantage. I'm going to talk to Nick about this and see what he thinks.
PK!
Yo, what's up?
What's up, baby? Oh, yeah. PK, you see that update, bro? What's up?
Yo, I don't even know what it means. I just talked to the chat about it. Like,
so can I give you my opinion and you tell me if I'm wrong or not?
Yeah. You tell me what you think. I'll tell you what I think.
Okay. I think that they're actually gonna buff aim assist, and because they're buffing it, they're gonna take out L2 spam, because they said at the very end of all that you won't need to L2 spam because it'll just already work. And as a controller player, the reason we L2 spam is because it relocks on to the target. Like it locks on and then it relocks on. So they're saying there's not going to be any need for that anymore. Yeah. With all the other changes. So I think it's going to be a buff.
I hear what you're saying, but I think they want you to think that. I think this whole thing was orchestrated in a way where they're like, hey, we're improving aim assist here and there. But hey, look, we took out L2 spam, but you don't even need it anymore. But they did all that because they don't want L2 spam. But in reality, I think it's overall not going to be a good thing for controller players. Could you imagine if they just said, hey, we're straight up removing L2 spam without all this other stuff? Controller players would have lost it. So they had to do all that other stuff to like maybe justify it. I don't know.
Maybe. I
Maybe.
don't know, bro.
It's tricky. Like you can't
Well,
really know for
here's the
sure
thing, here's
until
the
it
thing,
comes.
If it comes out and it's horrible, there's gonna be an uproar either way. So
Yeah, I know.
I'm chilling. Like everybody's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Here, Mike, I'll put on a pad over here. Okay, let's get it. W's only.
No, quit. Give up.
Where's he eating the chug at, bro?
Oh, this dude heavy sniped me, bro. What the hell?
I'm gonna be honest, I heard that and that didn't sound nice.
I thought I had an easy kill. Fuck. I'm feeling a heavy sniper.
I got heavy sniped as well. Damn.
Yo, this guy's sniping every.
Sniper, he gotta be right.
It's transparent.
Wait,
Your dumb ass.
He can't.
Oh, dude, he's nading you. He's nading you. I'm
He's
nading. I'm
not
nading.
talking. He's doing a show all the time.
Oh my god, I was talking the whole time.
Yeah.
I was talking the whole time.
Right, I got you. That's all I got, though, to be honest.
PK got it, man.
I split it with you.
Y'all are D-Wade LeBron. I'm Chris Bosh. You gotta decide which one's LeBron.
Well, I'm taller, so.
D-Wade's my favorite.
He is taller.
They're on me. Nice.
I have a med kit.
Damn, I should have got that.
We got minis for everybody.
Yo, y'all be having stream snipers just pull up like that.
That's a rarity. That's the rare kind right there.
Yeah.
But that's a good one, though.
For every one of those, there's 100 other
Those
ones.
are my favorite, yeah.
Well, like 1,000. They're at the factory, by the way.
Yeah, those are my favorite kind of things.
31 white.
Oh, yeah.
32
Don't
white.
leave me yet, Merc. Don't leave me hanging, Merc. I'm coming. No, go ahead.
Stomp this. Oh.
What was that?
No, I'll yell you.
Big pot right here.
Another mech to your right.
Yep.
There you go.
He's solo. He jumped out. Oh my god, why am I falling down?
Oh, he's one shot? Where is he at? Where is he?
You see anybody?
I got
Yeah, they're coming from depot. They just launched right there.
Putting a pad down. See you there?
That's one.
Nice. Sniper in the back.
Yep. I'm going.
Pull it up.
I think they're rezzing the guy. They're weak, yeah. Dead. They're all dead.
Nice.
I got a cozy and a med kit when y'all get out.
Okay.
The pad, top right there, PK, if you want to hit that. Right there.
Gonna get. What do you see?
Maybe
There's a guy in
block? I
between
don't
us. The
know.
guy's in between us. I don't know. You're pretty far out. Where'd he just go?
They gotta be coming from like the other way. Like maybe they're already like they're in the house just by the water.
There was a guy that was right here. Don't know where he is. Oh, he's right there in front of me. Took off all his shields.
Oh.
You got that cozy?
I don't have one. Nope.
I got this.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody got a launch pad?
I don't know.
Right here.
You're good, Don Bono.
Oh,
Sometimes it does
shield.
that.
You see him?
Yep. Yeah, pull up on me if I kill him.
All you.
Yeah, it's more than one.
I see him.
43. Oh, buddy, almost. Gotta be a little quicker than that. Come on, bro. Oh, yeah, he's fast. Hey, all right, it's I don't know if it's a full squad or what, but
They're north. They're north.
What's up, bro?
No. East. They're sniping at me. I don't know where. Oh yeah, east.
This way.
Northeast.
That tower.
Oh, they're way up there. Yeah, just two or three, probably.
Twenty-one white twice.
One shot right here. Toxic. Boom. Oh, that's out. KP.
Yep. Dude, placements just don't work sometimes.
Yo, I just did two
Alright, Mike, my fault was death was way over.
You had to, bro.
He's running over late. He got fall damage 3 times, bro. GG's. I got pissed. We're back.